So, hello, welcome. This is Hussein, your Arabic Big Mary, and today we're doing TTBM, Talk to Big Mary, which is me, for damn right you will see text coming up, bitch, because I'm using iMovies and that shit don't happen. So today's video is gonna be kind of different. It's gonna be me answering questions, and well, not answering questions. I got 3 emails from TTBM, and I'm gonna read them on a voice note, and I'm gonna make something cute with it. So you're not gonna see me, you're just gonna hear me. So it's a great video if you just wanna listen, because it's not gonna be so visual. If you're a visual person, I'm sorry about it, but today we're talking about, I don't know, there's nothing to talk about, there ain't no subject. I hope you enjoy the following 3 problems that people sent to me to solve them, because I'm so fucking qualified. Okay, anyways, here they go. First message doesn't have a name, but this person says, "Hello, Big Mary. I am a 27-year-old virgin from the US, Oklahoma. I am struggling with my sexuality, and I am unsure of what to do. I lack sexual drive and don't see the appeal in it, but I am a hopeless romantic, so it's confusing to say the least. I started dating in high school when I was 16. My first boyfriend kept pushing me to have sex, and I kept telling him no because I thought we were too young. I wanted him to marry me. I was on my period. Whatever excuse I can muster up to avoid it. Needless to say, we broke up senior year. I applied to study out of state thinking that the change will help me figure out my sexuality. I was accepted at the University of Chicago, where I studied political science. And by the way, I cannot believe that there's a person that went to the University of Chicago that follows me. What the fuck? Chicago was beautiful and everything was good. During my first year, I met my now best friend and my ex-best friend. We were like the 3 musketeers. My best friend, Osmar, I don't know how to say the name, is a gay man. My ex-best friend Lily is a typical white Christian girl from the Midwest. She was borderline homophobic, transphobic, anything phobic she was near being. But at least she made an effort in understanding others and combating her upbringing. In my second year, Osmar kept pushing me on to dating or having a one-night stand to quote-unquote push my virginity out of the way. It was terrible. I dated a lot, but I just grew anxious at the thought of having sex. They, my friends, didn't understand why I wasn't giving the guys a chance. I myself didn't know sex was the issue. Osmar suggested that perhaps I might be into girls rather than boys, which Lily flipped out on. Lily stated that there is nothing wrong with wanting a serious relationship and wanting to get married, and that she is also a virgin. Then the year passed, and I am nearing my 21st birthday. Between 2 brackets, we have January 7th, Capricorn. Woohoo! Shout out to the Capricorns. Hey, that's my best friend's birthday. And me and my friends are planning on how to get me pregnant. What? Pregnant? I think there's no spell. I don't think it's pregnant, maybe have sex, but I'm not sure. What? I thought about getting drunk to help me loosen up a bit. So we decided to go to one of the New Year Eve's parties. We went to a random person's party, and it was in a large house and packed. People were spilling out of the house and others are hanging out on the roof. It was a disaster, but I knew I would 100% get laid. As we are going inside, dodging vomit and people, gross, we see a cooler with beer cans. And what do? We take the entire cooler, go to the kitchen, and proceed to pour the beer in a pitcher. We find some alcohol on the counter, and also pour it in. The drink concoction looked and smelled disgusting. Me and Lily relented as Osmar downed the shit like water and then started shaking from the burn. Lily took a sip and almost died, but she kept on going. I started sipping it, and little by little, we were done. The problem was they got drunk, and I didn't. The party plan was a bust, especially because the host went off on us for using the pitcher and his mother's quote-unquote expensive sherry. We did something similar on my birthday, but we went to a bar. We ordered a Long Island iced tea, which was not what I expected. And again, I didn't get drunk, but Lily got lucky. So now I am a 21-year-old virgin with no virgin friends. Me and Lily fell out afterwards, but for other reasons. Me and Osmar became closer and closer, and without the Christian police, we were able to talk about whatever without her judgment. Side note, isn't it funny how she is a supposed faithful Christian but wasn't opposed to getting drunk and getting fucked by randoms? Just my thoughts. Shade. On my last year, I decided to pursue women for a change, to see if anything clicks. I went out on many dates, but I had the same feeling of an anxiety that I had with men. However, a month or two before finals, I met a girl, Anna, and she asked me out. She said that she saw my profile on Tinder and that I was looking for other women, but she felt scared to take a move. I accepted and we went out on a date. I didn't feel anxious around her. We were like friends, so the feelings of fear and anxiety went away as I was enjoying myself. On our first date, we went to the Laugh Factory and got some ice cream. It was simple but so nice. We went out for 3 months, the longest since my first boyfriend, and eventually she made her first move. It was in her dorm room. We kissed before, but we never, touched. It wasn't good. I wasn't happy. I felt scared, and I told her to stop. She kept pushing for it a little bit, but then I screamed and broke down in the middle of her room, crying frantically. She called my best friend Osmar to come. To me, I just broke down, but the look on his face terrified me. I thought for the first time it wasn't my sexuality. It was me. I have a problem. I only remember lying on the ground and him taking me to his place. He graduated early and he is a Chicago native, and put me to bed. When I woke up, I felt like death. I smelled and felt gross. He was on the phone with someone as I was waking up, and I just remember him saying, "She's awake now. I'll talk to her, then get back to you." He came up to me and asked me, how am I feeling, and if I wanted something. I told him that I was hungry, and he said he'll order something as I freshen up. Not only did I feel terrible, I looked terrible. I noticed that I was in his robe and asked him where were my clothes. He sat me down and looked me in the eyes and asked me what happened. And I told him just what I told you, but with more details. He asked me if I was sure and if she did anything to me. I was confused and assured him that nothing happened and that I just broke down. He grabbed my hands and told me, "Then why were you on the floor, crying, screaming?" I told him I was frantic and overreacting. He disagreed and told me that I had soiled myself. That's why I'm not wearing my clothes. He asked if we should go to the police. I told him again that nothing happened and it's all good. It was not good. What happened to me is something I didn't understand, and I never thought would ever happen to me. I was in control of myself. I was mostly aware. How did that happen without me realizing it did? That was the end for me and Anne, and also for my dating life. I barely pushed through the exams, and I didn't go to graduation. I went back home to my parents, and they don't know about anything, and I never will. That's it? What? That's it? That's the end? Oh my God, what a cliffhanger. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Well, holy shit, sis. I don't know what the fuck to say. This went like all kinds of crazy. I thought first we are gonna talk about sexuality issue, but apparently there are a lot of issues if you ended up soiling yourself, which may be pooping or peeing, but like the fact that you were screaming and crying and soiling yourself without you even realizing you were doing it tells me that there are a lot of psychological issues. Perhaps you might have been sexually assaulted as a child, because there is nothing else that could tell me that anything happened besides childhood trauma. Like, this reads all over childhood trauma, because if it happened when you're older, you would remember it. But as a child, you block things out, and it could very much clearly have happened to you when you were a child. Maybe your first boyfriend, I'm not sure, but there's something that you're not telling me, because no one does have that kind of reaction towards sex and dating someone. The fact that you get anxious over dating, wow. Like, people get anxious when they're dating someone, but I mean, clearly you run away. So hope you're doing great. Hope everything is fine. Please do a follow-up. That was a long one, but we don't have many other emails, so we have the next two small emails, and this one comes from I don't know who, and it says, this one comes from Khalil. And he says, hello, I don't know how to write an email. I am Khalil, and I'm 20. I am also from Bahrain. Hey, I want to say thank you, because you are being what? Being something. I don't know. Maybe it's being yourself. I don't know. And honest. And love yourself. You are beautiful. Call me. Oh, Khalil. No. Next, we have this email from Hadil. She has the same name as my sister. It says, hello, Big Mary. Hey. My name is Hadil, and I am from Bahrain. I am 21 years old, and I study chemical engineering in, I'm not going to put the name of the university. I have a problem with my sister. Since we are children, she hated me. She used to break things and say I did. She hides things and say I did. She colors on the wall and say I did. Oh, what a bitch. She's 2 years older than me. When we got older, she started talking behind my back with her friends and make fun of me because I have pimples on my face. Don't you just hate sisters that are bitches like that? It's like, you're supposed to be my sister. What the fuck? Now she's saying that I go out with boys and I have a boyfriend. What the fuck? She doesn't know me. Oh, tell her, girl, tell her. My family stopped liking her because she always fights with everyone. She hit my mom and my dad hit her. Oh my God, she hit her mom. Who hits their mother? Like, that is some kind of low. Like, I met people with horrible moms and they still haven't hit their mom. So the fact that you hit your mom and clearly over some petty shit is disgusting. I don't know, your sister she's probably a psychopath. Or a narcissist. She should go to a neurologist or something, because her brain, she was born rotted. Oh my God. I don't like it when they fight, but she deserves it. What do you think I should do? I don't think you should do anything. I think you should focus on your studies and fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. And we're back on the real life. It was only a few seconds ago that I did the intro, but for you, it was like probably a strong 20 minutes or something, or maybe even less. So I hope you enjoy the video. Send all the bullshit you want. If you want us to talk about it on video, send your suggestions, your problems, your shenanigans, your bullshit. You want to tell me I'm a fucking fat bitch, send them on the email. Here's the email. You're gonna see it. And if you don't have time for that, you want to copy it, it's going to be down below in the description. If you scroll all the way down, you're going to see it down there. It says TTBM or something like that. It's going to be down there. And this is the email. Again, the email. And you can most definitely send me anything you want. And without further ado, please subscribe, like, and I'll see you on the next video. I swear I'm gonna do the cancer video. Please don't kill me. Mercy, bye.